Welcome to Lens African Television News Hour. Pushing domestic workers' rights, CEE-HOPE engage media actors. A cross-section of key stakeholders on labor and human rights recently gathered in Lagos to push forward the campaign for the recognition and protection of Nigerian domestic workers. The meeting was organized by the Center for Children Health Education, Orientation, Protection, CEE-HOPE, as part of its long-term advocacy for the rights, welfare, and unionization of domestic workers. The highly interactive meeting was coordinated by CEE-HOPE founder Betty Abah and future speakers, including veteran journalists. In an interview with Lens African Television, Betty Abah, founder of CEE-HOPE Nigeria, emphasized the critical role of the media in advancing the struggle for domestic workers' rights.
Domestic workers' union is actually very prevalent, very common across Africa. Nigeria, interestingly, which has the highest population in Africa and the highest black population in the world, doesn't have a single union for domestic workers, and we have millions. A conservative estimate says there are over 4 million domestic workers in Nigeria, and those are the ones that actually identify as domestic workers, which is grossly underrepresented. I think that we have far more number of domestic workers, so there is need for us to focus the searchlight on the issues they go through, because there's systemic injustice against them. There's a lot of unspeakable abuse. Physical, sexual, psychological, all kinds of abuses against domestic workers in the country. So this is what this is all about. And then part of the campaign is also to discourage underage workers, because they're not supposed to be doing domestic work. They're supposed to be in school. These are the developmental stage of their life. Ideally, they should be with their parents. And if for any reason they are not with their parents, then where they are, those people should ensure that they are provided for physically, emotionally, in terms of shelter, food, and then they are also enrolled into school.
Also emphasize the urgency of passing and implementing key bill currently before the National Assembly, notably the Domestic Workers Bill of Rights, HB 1765, which help domesticate the ILO Convention 189 on decent work for workers, which Nigeria is yet to ratify. The one-day event held at CEE-HOPE House, Agege, Lagos, attracted journalists from various media establishments, both electronics, print, and online. Participants include journalists from The Guardian, The Nation, The Sun, Lens African Televisions, FM radios, and several others.
Lens Africa Television, the mirror of the continent.